So the real reason Tiffany has security is hiding from accountability about what she said about Alexis Wilson when she was killed.
Like why she started out surrounding herself with this bodyguards all the time. What triggered that? I thought it was just her thinking she was the queen of England as soon as she walked in. That's what I thought. No, it's because she opened her mouth and said something that she knew might cost her her days on the planet. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get into the comments, let me know what you think about this, okay? Mama makes fun of the Tiffany a lot. Yes, she does. She does it all the time. It's kind of all she does, some might say. But I'm gonna talk about something a little more serious today with the Tiffmeister. Like, how cold is she? How cold is Tiffany? So 3+ years ago, there was an incident that happened. We hear about it. We've heard about it a lot. Me going through all the Tiffany shenanigans and stuff. Like there's always somebody who pops in and makes a comment about an incident that happened. Alexis Wilson. Now, Mama don't like to talk about things like this because it depresses her and then she gets upset. And that's why I laugh. My laugh is a nervous laugh because I have anxiety. I do. So this is my therapy. This is how I deal. This is how I cope. Okay. But in me digging through the scenes, I found a clip with her mother. Alexis Wilson's mother comes up to the podium, and apparently they had to put a different name on there for who she was coming up to speak, just to keep Tiffany from not allowing her to come up. Now we're going to listen to what she says, then what they tried to close the meeting down because of her. And then I'm going to show you this video, this footage, just this one little piece. Why this is unbelievable, because you can clearly see what happened. If you ever wonder why the police are so quick to defend her and just do what she says, they did it for so long. It may have something to do with this, if not the Alexis Wilson situation and how she handled it for them. Or it could be just them thinking if anything happens, how she will handle it for them if anything happens. You're going to listen to Alexis' mom speak. And then, of course, make fun of her and her then, top cop. He gone now, of course. He ain't there no more. He tried to stick around once they told him to leave, but he gone now. The judge said, go the fuck on, and now he going to fuck on, But let's hop in, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay, so my sister actually used my middle name. Because she was afraid that you wouldn't let me speak. I'm Cara Wilson. I'm the mother of Alexis Wilson, killed by Dalton, Illinois police. At the time that my daughter was killed, look. Tiffany stood in front of a microphone, much like this, and said that she stood with the cops, and they did do the right thing by killing my 19-year-old child.
Ain't that something?
Not only did she not take those words back, she didn't offer a condolences. She's never said anything. The first thing she did was hire this group of security guards to surround her and PR.
Ain't that interesting? So we also just discovered like why she started out with this, surrounding herself with this bodyguards all the time. What triggered that? I thought it was just her thinking she was the queen of fucking England as soon as she walked in. That's what I thought. She's just like, I'm the queen now. No, it's because she opened her mouth and said something that she knew might cost her her days on the planet. So she had to get security. Now, after that, she kept it because she then felt like the Queen of England. So she kept it. But this explains why she started, okay? Why she started with the security detail that she had.
So the real reason Tiffany has security is hiding from accountability about what she said about Alexis Wilson when she was killed. Now, if you watch the coverage of this murder,
and we will.
These officers violated her rights, reached in her car, jumped in her car, and put 7 bullets in my child, 2 in her head and 5 down her side. And the next day, you guys tried to spin it like she did something. Watch the video. She did nothing to deserve this. And again, last time they brought up Alexis, she's doing what she does now. Look this way, look that way, every way, but at the person talking.
Yeah, that's Tiffany. You describing her. You got her card. That's definitely what the fuck she doing. She ain't gonna look at you. You know, like literally, this is the mother of the victim. Tiffany said that they did the right thing. Now, when I show you this footage and tell you a theory that I have about what happened here, considering where they are, and it's a easy to come to conclusion. I find it hard to believe that the detectives wouldn't have come to this conclusion. Like that, as far as why her car even started moving in the first place when she pulled off. Because once her car started moving, they start firing. Once her car started moving, they start firing. Now, why did her car start moving? We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. Okay, we're going to get into it. Mama got a theory, and Mama is never wrong. I'm just telling you, that's how I feel. So, you know, just hold tight. Hold tight.
You don't give a damn, and you never did.
Nope.
And you never acted like it. She called out a whole press conference to call my daughter a criminal. An Homewood Flossmoor graduate with no criminal record. But Tiffany, you have one because we used your mugshot to protest in front of your house. And that's why you hid. That's why you have security.
Ooh.
So let's tell the truth, which I know you're incapable of.
Yes. Stand on business, Tiffany. Stand on business. No, she ain't gonna do that, girl. Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
I wouldn't trust this woman if she stood on a stack of Bibles and had her tongue notarized. Not a damn thing she says comes out her mouth is true.
I know that's right. Now look at this little short thumb in a law enforcement suit. Don't he look like a thumb? He look like a thumb. But look at him. This man came up here. He like, fuck, I guess I can't grab the mic and stuff, you know, like. Now watch what happens when she finishes talking. Of course, this man, he looked like he's ready for some shit to pop off. You know what I'm saying? This is what about the business looks like if it were a person. Okay. Now watch what happens. Watch what her top cop tries to do and then gets. I ain't even gonna tell you. I ain't gonna spoil it.
Thank you.
Say her name.
Alexis.
All right. Okay. All right.
Now see, he's gonna say her name whenever they speak about Alexis. When somebody finishes speaking, it's a thing that they say. This is a chant that they say. They say her name, Alexis Wilson. They do that for people whenever something like this type of thing like this happens. They just want to make sure you don't forget this person. That's the point of it. The point is that as time passes, people sweep things under rugs. They just sweeping shit under the rugs like they should have done Tiffany a long time ago. They sweep the shit under the rug. So these people that don't want that to happen, you know, with their daughter. So they are, you know, after everybody says something, they say her name, Alexis Wilson. This is how I know the name, because they keep coming up and mentioning it. I would not have remembered this name after all this time. Mama has a terrible memory. My short-term memory ain't shit. When I tell you, this is how I remember her name. Okay? So it's a method that works. So after she speaks, the mother of the victim speaks. He then says the thing that they say. Say her name, everybody say Alexis Wilson. This is what it is, right? That happening causes this silverback bitch to stand up. Look at this thing. This is Tiffany's old top cop. He stands up. Now watch what he said.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, the meeting is now closed down.
Now, that happens, and he says, unfortunately, the meeting is now closed down. He just makes that decision, you know, because him's special. Or is he? Watch the lawyer. Watch the lawyer put him in his place.
We need you guys to move to the door. Okay. Yeah, okay. Just hey, Lieutenant, just the one that's making the ruckus. Just the one that's making the ruckus. Escort him out.
Now you done stood up. You done stood up on what you called business and said the meeting is over. Y'all just go now. It's done. I'm the leader. I said it. It's done. It's real. And the lawyer's like, no, just get that one out. He immediately turns back and it's like, okay, never mind. Just the one. You wish it was that easy. See, this is the bully tactic. As soon as you do something we don't like, okay, fine. We don't have to be here. This is the thought process. And I'm going to tell you, Tiffany, if any one of Tiffany's minions was truly on the same accord as her, it was her top cop. It was her top cop. He was as dirty as she was, and he was as like just evil as she was. Now that we've gotten through that part, all right, no reason to continue with that. I want to show you guys this thing. I slowed it down. I found this footage of the what happened with her. So I'll give you the story. All right. So Alexis Wilson is with her friend. She's at a drive-through and she gets into it with the person who is in the window. They're having it out, just like what we see all the time on videos on the internet where people argue with the barista in the Starbucks window. It's not a Starbucks though, but this is happening. So they call the police because she's not pulling off. So they call the police, get her gone. The police come up on both sides of the car. They ask them to get out. Now, Alexis is on the side of the drive-through. She's still in the drive-through window. So the other person in the car climbs out. When he opens his door, he climbs out. Now, Alexis is next to the building and she only has she has like a jacket on, but nothing underneath. So they tell her to get out. She's like, I'm not getting out. I don't have any clothes on. Okay. Like and so they're like, just get out. So the cop on the one side of the car where she's at, while she's talking to the guy on the other side, he opens up her door. She's trying to close her door. He's reaching in. Now, if you listen to the news that's telling us this clip, it's certain things that they say that are trigger words that, they didn't make up. This is the statement that was given. They say that presumably this police officer was reaching his hand in to get her keys. And when that happened, she pulled off. This is what they say. But watch this. I slowed this down for you. Okay. You see this? Yeah. Okay. So he reaches in the window, punches her in her face. I mean, that happened. You can say whatever the fuck you want to. I'm looking at this. You're looking at this. We're seeing this. You can say whatever you want and I can say whatever I want. And that's what happened. He punched her in her fucking face. Now, this is the theory that I have about why she pulled off, which is what triggered the pew pew. Okay? How she was killed. This is what set that off is her pulling off. And I'm going to tell you what set her pulling off. She's in the drive-thru. At the very beginning of the video, you kind of see her at the fast food. Okay? See? Now, you saw that little movement the car did, right? The reason the car did that was because she still has her foot on the brake because she's in a drive-thru. Who pulls up to the drive-thru and immediately puts the car in park? The answer is nobody. Your expectation, they're going to hand you your shit and you're going to keep going. So your foot is just on the brake. As one would be in a drive-thru, right? So her foot is just on this brake while she is just going at it with this person. Okay? Clear sign, I'm right. Her car scooted forward just then. Okay? Like that, showing that she took her foot off of it, because she's yelling and she got distracted. She pulled her foot off, put it back on. Okay? So they're going to be going at it. And then the police are going to get called. See, look, it's like she's throwing something back inside the window. You see? She's throwing something inside the window. And here come the popos. So they pull up. Of course, they go and see. Now see where she is? She's parked next to this window thing. They say for her to get out of the car. Like he opens up her car door. First of all, why is this man even trying to open up her car door? This is a first thing to do when you get here? Wrong. This right here is escalation immediately. You don't open up a person's car door. You have to find out what the fuck happened first. What's going on? Is there probable goddamn cause? Why are you opening up these people's door? You don't have a reason. There's not a reason. Wrong. Right off the bat, right? So, proceeding. He tries the door. It don't open. Tells him to come out. The one guy, he climbs out. Now she's like, no, I don't have my shirt on. I don't have a shirt on. Now, she's talking to this man. He wants her to get out. He starts trying to snatch her the fuck out of there. This is what is actually happening here. He's going to start tussling with her, trying to get her out. Look at this. Look. He grabs her hand. Her hand were 10 and 2. She had her hand on here. He snatched her hand off. And now she's trying to get her fucking hand back, get him off her hand. And he is going to then proceed to reach in, punched her in her fucking face. And that thing I told you about, where her foot was on the goddamn brake because she is in the drive-thru. When he hit her, her foot came off that goddamn brake. Immediately, they start fucking shooting. And she got struck in the twice. So she got hit immediately. Okay? She got hit immediately. So that car then all of a sudden going full throttle, that's her body that did that. Not her brain. Okay? That was her body that did it. Okay? So now with that in mind, that the person who saw this footage and birthed that person who was in that car was the person who was standing up on this podium. Okay? Piece those things together. That's the same person who was up here talking about her daughter. And that was her daughter in that fucking car. Like, piece those things together. She's seen the same footage I've seen. She knows what happened. And then she knows that the lady sitting up in the front of here is the reason why there was no justice. There won't be none. And somebody else's daughter is going to end up being, or a son's going to end up paying the price for this. You don't want to wish it on Tiffany's family. But a part of the human brain is like, karma is a thing. And sometimes when you don't get the lesson, the universe, it demands its balance, and it's going to show it to you. You're going to get that lesson. Okay. And so this is what is actually happening here. Just want to give it some context. I know it's a little more serious than what mama usually do with the Tiffany stuff. But when you start feeling any kind of way about Tiffany not being as evil as we're all making her out to be, she's seen the same fucking footage that you just saw. She's seen it. She know it. But she is, it's sweep that shit under that goddamn rug. Say her name, Alexis Wilson, and he wants to shut down this meeting. Why? Because it was his peers who did this. It was his peers who thought it was perfectly fine to immediately walking up on a scene to put their hand on a doorknob and try to open up a goddamn car door with some people in there. That's what you thought you were able to do. So there ain't no such thing as laws or rules or nothing. You got the badge, you got the pew-pew, so you got the power, right? Yeah, exactly. So that's why I hate Tiffany. There. Just in case you didn't know. I just want to let you know. Okay? That if you don't understand why I hate Tiffany, then you I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you want me to say. Okay? I just wanted to give it a little bit of okay, she ain't shit. She's horrible. And if she goes to jail, just think of it like this. She didn't send them to jail, so she can do the time for them. There. Her. That's called fairness. All right? All right? Say her name. Alexis Wilson. Rest in peace, honey pot. Oh, my God. Ooh. This lady's stronger than me. I done threw the microphone. I'm just saying. Look, Tiffany, you going to jail or I'm going to jail. Here. There, I go. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. That's my anxiety talking again. Okay? That's my anxiety talking again. Y'all behave, because I'm not going to do it. Absolutely not. Okay? Just no. But mama love you, though. Yes, she do. Peace.